Other students, only 68 joined class today. Already informed, no? Today we have 9:30 class. Already informed, right? That day? I think Monday, I don't know. Monday or Thursday? Thursday, right? Thursday you have class. Notice board there. Thursday we will have class. I mean, Saturday night. Yeah. Didn't get link. Why they will get link? They have to join through app, right? All students are having app credentials. Yeah. Ask them to ping me. Why they are asking you? Right. So this is the drive. In your material drive, you have a file called what? Map interface points and its methods. All points are documented here. Map interface is sub-interfaces points and its methods. Map is a root interface for map hierarchy, the collection with mappings. Right? It's a part of collections framework available from Java 1.2 version. If you want to store objects with mappings, it means if you want to store key value pair table format, we must choose map interface and its implementation classes. Map interface doesn't maintain insertion order, doesn't have index, right? Map interface has one sub-interface called sorted map. It is another sub-interface as navigable map. Sorted map interface for storing entries, it's key-based sorting order. It is also available from Java 1.2 version. Navigable map is given from Java 6 version for adding more navigation methods to sorted map. Already you know this point. Map interface has 7 implementation classes, 5 are collections framework classes and 2 are legacy classes. Hash map, linked hash map, enum map, weak hash map, identity hash map, hash table and properties. Sorted map and navigable map has only one implementation class, that is tree map. And this is a hierarchy diagram which you know already practiced. When to choose which class? Hash table for storing key value pair in legacy, what you call collections frame, with multi-threading. Hash map for storing key value pair without what you call synchronization, and linked hash map for storing objects in insertion order. Weak hash map, identity hash map, I will explain with a practical, then you will understand. And enum map, tree map. Enum map for storing enum named constant. Okay. Enum map is used for storing one enum named constants as a key, and tree map used for storing entries in sorting order based on the key. And we should use properties for storing entries permanently inside a file. Okay, if you want to store inside a file, you want to read from the file, then you have to use properties. So remaining map objects they are not meant for storing data inside a file. Okay, they're not meant for storing data inside a file. They are meant for storing data just in JVM and transfer the data from one place to another place. Okay, na? Right. Clear my point? Yeah. So now, what are the different methods available in the map? Already here the list is there, but here the order is in what you call alphabetical order. Okay. So here all the methods are listed here. Map methods. If you want to find map is empty or not, method is empty. For adding on one entry, put method. Adding multiple entries, put all method. Searching for key, contains key. Searching for value, contains value. Removing one entry, remove object. Clear all, clear. counting size, retrieving, get, key set, values, entry set. Last class we have discussed all these methods, right? And next hash code equals. These are the 14 methods available for up to Java 1.7 version. From Java 8 version onwards, we got some new methods. Among them, important method is put if absent method, replace method, okay, and remove method, get or default method for each method. These are the important, and this merge method, compute method, not that much important. Java 9 onwards, we have a method called off for creating map object in a shortcut way. And a copy of method meant for copying one map elements into another map. Clear my point? Right. So these are the methods available. Let us try to understand a program. So let me use Eclipse. I have downloaded Eclipse here. Extract to C drive. Are you seeing any disturbance? I mean to say, are you getting any TV sound or other sounds other than my voice? Tomorrow class will be at 7 a.m. 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. and 3 p.m. to 10 p.m. Tomorrow is the last class. What is the number? Any of you remember? And 6 underscore map. Let's say hash map. Yeah. So now write main method. Now I have to use which class? Hash map. Hash map. I want to store all types of objects as a key, on types of objects as a value. HM equal to new hash map of. Okay. Tell me now. What are the points we need to consider while working with any collection? 12 points we need to consider, right? Number 1, when to use hash map. Tell me when to use hash map. For story, unique, for story, unique entries without, okay, unique entries in key based hash code order. What is the hash code? You don't know, I will explain you. Okay. So for storing unique entries in key based hash code order, we must use what? Hash map. Clear my point? Next, when what is, sorry, this is y, no? This is second point. What is hash map? What is hash map? Tell me. Hash map is a legacy collection, collections framework collection. It is a collections framework collection. It is available from which version? 1.2. When it is used for storing objects with mappings, only unique entries in key based hash code are. So this is the statement you have to talk. Is it clear? So if Indra asks a question, when I should use hash map? With thread safety or without thread safety? Without thread safety. We don't want any thread safety here. Okay. Next. Is it a synchronized collection? It is not synchronized collection. Is it an ordered collection? Is it ordered? Is maintained insertion order? No. It is not ordered collection. Next. Tell me. Once you decided to choose this collection, you have to create object. Tell me now. How many constructors available in this class to create object? There are 4 constructors: no parameter, int parameter, map, and initial capacity. So it has, for creating new instance, it has 4 constructors. Okay, then once I create a new instance, what is the implemented data structure? What the data structure it is following? Okay, hash map. Observe now, constructs an hash map with the default initial capacity 16 and the default load factor 0.75. Okay. So what is how the hash map is store the objects? Let us try to see more details. F3. So open F3. Uh, Look at that. This is a constructor, no? Let me go for here. Map F3. Or else let me go to documentation here for better reading. Now here you can see an object that maps key to value. A map cannot contain duplicates key. Each key mapped to a most to one value. This interface takes the place of dictionary class, which was totally abstract class rather than an interface. This is a map related. No, sorry. We need to go for a what? Hash map. Now scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. You will find subclasses listener here. Sorry, at the beginning only will be there. Here hash map at the beginning. Once you open API documentation, beginning only will have all known implementation classes. Click on hash map. Look at there. What the data structure it is. Can you see now? What the data structure? Hash table based implementation of the map interface. That means it is a sub interface of map and it is a subtype of what? Hash table based. Okay. Hash table based implementation of map. So tell me, what is the implemented data structure? Now, can you tell me now? Its implemented data structure is hash table. Okay, now guys. Hash table. Okay, implemented data structure is hash table. Okay, na? Okay, then what once you create hash table, now the every collection will have a default capacity. Na? So what the default capacity of hash map? What the default capacity of hash map? Default capacity is 16. Okay, and what the incremental capacity? Incremental capacity is a double. And when you come to the map, there is a something called what? Load factor. What is that? Load factor. So what the load factor I will tell you, load factor is 0.75 means 75%. Load factor is nothing but the measurement when the collection should grow. Tell me, if you take list implementation classes, when its capacity will be grow after 100% filled, means when size is equal to capacity. This is my collection array list. Array list capacity is what? 10. After all 10 elements are stored, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. After 10 elements are stored, if you're trying to store 11th element, then the capacity will be grow. That means load factor is the measurement when this capacity, when this collection capacity should be grow. That measurement is called what? Load factor. What the measurement of, what is the load factor of the list implemented classes? 100%. Are you following? After 100% fill, then it will go. But come to the set and map load factor, when it will grow after 75% filled. Once the collection filled 75%, then its capacity will be grown to next level. All are catch my point? So default capacity or increment capacity is double. Okay. Then next tell me, what type of elements are stored? Tell me, up to certain list we are talking about only one type of element, but come to map you have to talk about two elements, right? Because you are trying to store key and value. And tell me now, so what is the key here? What type of elements are stored? As a key, homogeneous allowed, heterogeneous allowed, only unique is allowed. Yes or no? As a value, come on, as a value, homogeneous allowed, heterogeneous allowed, unique and duplicate. All four types of objects are allowed. Yes or no? As a value, duplicate is allowed, not a problem. Okay, na? So as a key, only unique is allowed, duplicate not allowed. As a value, duplicate is allowed because we are not doing searching or differentiating not based on a value, based on key. And next, ninth point, very important. Tell me, is null allowed or not allowed? All you guys tell me. Is null allowed or not allowed? Come on, guys. Is null allowed or not allowed? Just now I told you, you have to talk from both key and value. So you should not say just from key point of view or just should not say from value point of view. You must say both key and value point of view. Okay, tell me now. As a key, one null is allowed. As a key, only one null is allowed. As a value, multiple nulls are allowed because duplicates are allowed. Wonderful. Next, 10th point. And tell me now. So now, once I decided what type of elements are stored, in which order elements are stored. This is the most important. Key based hash code order. What order? Key based hash code order. I'll show you this one practically. Already you know. In hash set already we understood. Now we one more time I'll show you practically. Key based hash code order it will be stored. In which order elements are retrieved? Tell me. Elements can be retrieved randomly. Keys are retrieved and values. Here two objects are the keys and values. How can you retrieve keys? Keys we can retrieve only sequentially. You cannot retrieve randomly. Values can be retrieved randomly. Yes. Okay, randomly we can retrieve. Pass the key, you can get the value. Na? The key based value you can retrieve. So you can retrieve keys sequentially and values randomly. Then next 12th point, most important. Tell me, if while we are working with the map, are there any internal methods calling from the collection methods which are executed from our class? Yes. Why? Tell me what type of elements are allowed as a key? As a key, duplicates are allowed or not allowed? Not allowed. That means inside add method, inside search method, inside remove method, internally equals method is called or not? Yes. And next, tell me, key based hash code order you want to store. If you want to store objects in key based hash code, first of all, that hash code method must be called or not? What is the hash code of this key? We need to find out now. Then how many methods are called internally? Number one, a method called hash code. What is the hash code method? We will discuss. And then double equal to operator compulsory. Why? To stop duplicates based on the reference. Okay. And then next equals method. Hash code, double equal to operator and equals method. So these are the three things will be called internally from are called internally in add, comma, get, add, comma, get, comma, contains and remove methods. Why? For retrieving also we have to search for the object. Na? For searching object we need a call equals hash code method compulsory. Everyone understand that? System.out.println hm dot size. Are there elements available in the collection? No. It displays what? 0. Okay, next. Now I want to display elements or entries. Tell me, map contain elements or entries? Map contains entries. So tell me, when you display collection object, there are two hierarchies objects are there. One is collection based objects. Number two, what? Map based objects. Yeah, no capacity method. Okay, there are two types of collections are there. Elements, those are storing in array format and voice breaking array. How is it possible, man? Now I am in Hyderabad. Other students, is my voice breaking? No, there is no chance to voice break. Now I am using broadband. I am now in Hyderabad. So you cannot cheat me. Okay. Now key comma value. So now tell me, if you are storing objects in indexed or array format, then I wanted to show this is a elements coming from the collection hierarchy objects. Okay, when I display, I want to say these are the collection based objects. And when I display these objects, I want to say this is what? Maps. Are you catching my point? Right. Then now tell me, here collection is displaying elements in square bracket format. So now the map should be displayed in the square bracket. If you display in the square bracket, there is no difference from collection and map. For that purpose, the map elements are displaying in lower bracket. Key equal to value, comma. Second key equal to value, comma. Third key equal to value. This is the format it will display. Currently in the map, do you have any elements? No. Then it will display only empty lower bracket. Everyone understand that? Okay. Then now I wanted to add elements. Right here, elements are entries, sir. I wanted elements are entries, sir. I wanted entries. HM dot put of HM dot, what is the method for storing entries? Put method. Double quotes a comma. I'm taking one. Okay, now I can store any type of object. So I'm taking HM dot put of double quotes a comma 1. Tell me, put method returns value. Look at that. Put method takes key and value and returns what? Object. This object is nothing but what? Value. Okay. Now because it's a return type method, I wanted to take it inside SOPL. Okay, so that it will display me the value plus double quotes /t. Okay, Realme, don't start video, buddy. Now this is where I'm displaying, so that what is the output coming, I can see. Now look at this. Now what the output we are seeing now? Control Shift. Now look at there. What you are getting now? Null. Why you are getting null? Can anybody explain me the flow? Why null? Why null you are getting? HM dot put method functionality explain. Put method checking for this key in the map. In the map is a double quote say key is available or not available? Not available. Then what it will do? It will add the given key and value here. Okay, and it returns to our program what? Null, because there is no value. Is it doing replace operation or storing operation? Storing. That's why returns null. Clear? Now I am calling this put method again by giving double quotes a comma 2. Tell me what happened now. I'm calling put method by giving same key with a different value 2. What happened? Now it will store or replace It will replace. Now the put method will see, is this key available in the map or not? Yes, available. Then will it replace the entire entry? No, only value. This 1 is replaced with what? 2. And returns that replace to old value to our program. If you want to store this old value again in the map, you can store, or you want to use in the next lines of the code, you can use it. So always when you are replacing the existing value, returning that value to the program is a good idea. So that the programmer will decide what to do with that value. He want to lose that value, he will lose. Or he want to use that value in the next lines of the code, he will use. Or else he wanted to store that value with a new key, he will store. For example, you take Tollywood industry. In a Tollywood industry, hero's position is keep on changing or not? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are the position numbers. Okay. Now based on movie hit to flop, now the position of the hero is changing now. First, sometime one hero will be the one, and sometime other hero will be the one. Again, more hits are coming, their positions are changing, right? So like that, the hero positions are changing. Now they wanted to change the names from one place to second to one. Then in that case, you can call the put method, returns that hero name, and again store the hero name as the second hero, like that, or first hero, like that. Okay. Do you all understand? And now tell me what is the output you will see on the console now. Now the second hm.put method on the keyboard, you will see 1 displayed and double quotes A with a 2 will be displayed. Yes or no? Return value what is coming? 1 and A equal to 2. How many entries are available in the collection? Only one entry is available. Why? Because the existing key value is replaced. Now, I have a question. All the people decide and tell me. I am passing now A object with a new string of, with a new reference object. I hope you remember pooling. Tell me, this one and this one, both are different objects or same objects? Same referenced objects, right? Because they are same referenced objects, then now they identified as a duplicate. But now this is the same reference or new reference? It's a new reference. Tell me, with a new reference, object found in the collection or not found? Not found. Right? With new reference, object is not found. But now is this a double quote say found or not found? Found. Why? Because strings are compared with data na with reference. Strings are compared with the data na reference? With reference. With reference. Array Anam Saha. If I give wrong answer, you will also choose wrong answer. You don't have common sense. Huh? Come on. String objects are compared with reference or with data na? Data, right? Two string overriding string. So what? Where Manish Vishwakarma? Where is two string and comparison operation connection, Ravi? Vishwakarma. Two string method meant for displaying the data, Ravi, not for comparison. Okay. So you have to use equals method. In string class, equals method is overridden to compare two string objects with data. Yes or no? And then tell me, here, this new string of double quotes A is considered as old object. Come on. It's considered as a old object. Then the old object replace with what value? To replace with 3. Correct? Okay, A equal to 3. Come on guys, everyone understand that? What is written here? 2. Why 2 written? Old value. Everyone understand that? Done? Tell me. If I store now, Say suppose I'm storing 5 with value 4. Tell me now. Now it is stored or not? The entry 5 with 4 will be stored. What returns now? Null. Clear? And now tell me. Now I'm trying to store 5 with 5 or 7. Stored? Is it comes under pooling? Yes or no? Hey, it comes under pooling, Suman Kumar. Auto boxing applied na? Auto boxing applied, right? It comes under pooling. Right? Look at that. So previous value what? 4. 4 is replaced with 7. Now, everyone tell me. Now I'm trying to store new integer of 5. Tell me. Now I'm giving here 9. What happened? Now, this is a new integer means what? It's a new referenced object. New referenced object in the collection can found or not found? Found. Why? Fast. Find. Can find. Why? Because in the wrapper classes, come on, everyone should complete the statement. In wrapper classes, equals method is overridden to compare objects by using data. Correct. So what the data here? 5. 5 replaced with what? 9. 5 value, old value 7 replaced with 9. Everyone understood? Now, let us try with our own class. Ready? New example of 5 comma 7. Okay. And I'm giving here value 15. Now, example class is not available. Let me create class example. Hope all you people know how to use Eclipse, right? Private int x, private into y, control alt shift s, generate constructor by using fields, alt shift s, generate setter getter methods, alt a, alt r, control shift s, generate toString method, example object stored or not? Example object, third object is stored with value 15. Okay. This is 3 is what size? Everyone following her? Now the twist is coming, buddy. Expecting everyone to participate. Twist is coming, twist is coming. size 3. Now I am trying to store one more example object with the same data 5, 7 with 70. What happened? All the people tell. Example object with 5, 7 one more time stored or not stored? Everyone should answer. If you don't answer, you will not understand. If you answer, you will understand. Stored or not stored? It is stored. Why? 100% correct. Your point is right. It is stored. Why? Because equals method is not overridden. This object is compared with the previous example object by using reference. Don't say just equals method is not overridden. Because equals method is not overridden, the second equals example object is compared with the first example object by using reference. Because they are two different reference objects, put method considered as a put method is considered as a unique objects and it will store. Okay. Control Shift F11. What is the output you will get? Example object is stored second time, totally 4 objects. Example object with 15, example object with 17. Tell me, is it a good way of implementation of example class or wrong way? Like how string objects and wrapper classes are stopped based on data wise duplicate, our example object also should stop duplicate based on data. Always objects should be compared by using data. Then what should I do? Override equals method. All are ready to override equals method? Let's see now. Help me to override equals method. Which version you want to use? Old version or latest version? Old version means you have to write with if condition. New version means what you write? Return obj instance of example and end. Okay, example E. Gurtunda this code. Did you remember this code? E dot x equal to this dot x equal to E dot x and then this dot y equal to E dot y. Correct my point? Now come back. Everyone should answer now. This is second example object now stored or not stored? Come on. Second example object stored or not stored? Hello? Only few people are responding. Remaining people are not responding. It is as a second entry stored. That's what my question. Second as stored as a second entry or no. It's not stored as second entry. Previous key value 15 replaced with 70. Yes or no? Because we have overridden equals method. Your point is absolutely wrong. It is stored again. Twist. How? Equals method overridden, na? Yeah, equals method is overridden, but it will not be called. Duplicates are allowed as value. Array Shivkumar, are you in deep sleeping mode? Duplicates are allowed as a value, but where I am storing as a value? I am storing example object as not value. I am storing example object as key. Okay. Now tell me, why it is stored? Read once again. Inside add method, this is not add, sorry, put. Inside put method, get method contains and remove methods. Tell me, is only double equal to operator and equals methods are used? No. There is another person is also using called what? Hash code method. Is hash code method overridden in this class example? No. Because hash code method is not overridden, what happened? Objects are storing duplicates. Data wise duplicates are stored. Okay, there is a background small algorithm. That algorithm understanding it itself will take almost 1 hour for you. Okay, now observe. I am trying to write now. 97 and say some 97, some 35 I'm writing. Okay, now is it stored or not? Yes. Where it will be stored? Save it. Control Shift F11. Where it is stored? After A. Following up? So why 97 coming and storing here? Objects are stored, means entries are stored based on hash code order. Double quotes A hash code, 97 hash code, both are same. So that means background put method, it is using what method? Hash code method. So tell me, what is the order? All these four methods are calling above 3M operation. Okay, the algorithm of hash map internals. For the point you are trying to understand, hash map internals. For the hash map internals, always first hash code method is called. Okay, always first hash code method is called. Then second, double equal to operator is called. Okay, and third equals method is called. Okay, first hash code method is called, then double equal to operator is called, and then what? Equals method is called. So in what order these three methods are calling? Okay, we will discuss tomorrow morning, because if I start now I cannot complete. So can you remember up to here? Just overriding equals method is not sufficient. Just overriding equals method is not sufficient. In addition to equals method, you must also override hash code method. Tell me, inside string and inside integer, not only equals method, hash code method is also overridden. But come to our example class, we have overridden only equals method. That's why it is not working. We have to override a hash code method also. Everyone understood? Tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. sharp, we are starting the class. Because key is not available, so returning now. Read put method, API documentation. If the past key is not available, what it returns? Null. If key is already available, its old value return and replace with new value. Is it clear? Yeah, Shivashankar, tell me what is the problem? Shivashankar.